Our next guest speaker is Mervyn, who is the Chief Executive Officer of the human rights organisation Christian Solidarity Worldwide. Mervyn is a close friend of the Jamaat and has supported us on persecution issues and is a true advocate for peace. I would like to welcome him and invite him to say a few words.
Assalamu alaikum. Your Holiness, Mr. President, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen and friends, first of all, I would like to say a very big thank you for inviting me to be with you today. It is indeed a very great privilege and real pleasure to have the opportunity to address the 2014 Jalsa Salana on behalf of Christian Solidarity Worldwide, or CSW, as we are often known. CSW is a Christian organisation working for religious freedom through advocacy and human rights in the pursuit of justice. Although a Christian organisation, we work for freedom of religion for all faiths. In many parts of the world today, from Pakistan to Indonesia, Bangladesh to Nigeria, Egypt, Iraq, North Korea, across Africa, the Middle East and Asia, and beyond, Christians face severe persecution. As His Holiness Pope Francis said just 2 months ago, more Christians are being martyred today than in the very early days of the Church. But suffering just as much in many of the same places, alongside persecuted Christians, are members of your own Ahmadiyya Muslim community. And so today I want to say to you, we are standing together with you in solidarity, united with you for religious freedom and against intolerance, for peace and against persecution. And in the words of your wonderful motto, we stand for love for all, hatred for none. In today's often intolerant society, that motto is a real example to everyone. And it's a motto with which every Christian can identify. Indeed, it's a code of living which Jesus Christ himself taught. If everyone adopted it and put it into practice as your own community does so inspiringly, the world would be a much happier and more tolerant place. Our staff in Christian Solidarity Worldwide have worked very closely with your community, both on the ground in countries such as Pakistan, Bangladesh and Indonesia, and here in the UK. We have visited Ahmadi mosques that have been attacked, closed and sometimes destroyed. We have walked through villages where Ahmadi homes have been looted, ransacked and terrorised. We have sat with victims of attacks as, with fear and trauma, they told us their stories. We have documented the abuses your community has faced in several parts of the world, especially Pakistan and Indonesia. We have advocated for the rights of every person of every religion to be able to practice their faith in freedom without fear. We have joined our voices to yours, our hands with yours, and our prayers with yours. And whilst we have seen in the eyes of Ahmadis who have suffered violence and persecution, understandable fear, trauma and sorrow, our staff tell me they have never once seen or heard an Ahmadi express hatred for those who attack them. And we have been deeply impressed by the generous hospitality your community offers whenever we have met with them. You do indeed exemplify love for all, hatred for none. Earlier this year, we published a landmark report entitled Indonesia, Pluralism in Peril, the Rise of Religious Intolerance Across the Archipelago, and includes many cases of the violations of freedom of religion which your community faces in Indonesia. And it was especially great privilege to work together with the Ahmadiyya Muslim community in the UK through our friend Farid Ahmed to co-host an interreligious delegation from Indonesia to London. That delegation testified in our Westminster Parliament and visited Brussels to speak at a hearing in the European Parliament. We could not have done this without the very generous support and cooperation of your community here, which helped fund the visit and with whom we were proud and delighted to partner in this cause. So from CSW to the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community UK, a very big thank you. I do certainly hope that we will find ways to partner together again in the future. As I finish this afternoon, may I please assure you that we will continue to stand in solidarity with you in the fight against hatred, intolerance and persecution. For not only is it morally and ethically right, but it's in all of our interests to do so. We can be so much more effective together, speaking up for one another, than if we speak only for our own communities. So be assured, our voices are yours, our hands are yours, and our prayers are with you, as together we promote the basic human right of freedom of religion for all in every corner of the world. God bless you and thank you very much.
Thank you very much.